Strategic Management of Nonprofit Organizations was a class where we aimed to examine the nonprofit sector through a variety of different lenses, but primarily an economic one.
It just kind of gives an overview of what is a nonprofit to educate us, and then it goes into what are some strategies so that whenever you actually enter into one, you can make changes, make improvements, and walk into the flow seamlessly.
We spend every week talking about a different organization that is meeting some kind of critical decision point in its existence. And along with that, Professor Chevalier has been able to tap into her professional connections to bring in some really great guest speakers to provide very useful guidance to us as students about what they would do in those situations and how we could face a similar situation should we ever encounter it.
Business skills are important in running a nonprofit, but nonprofits really aren't just like for-profit businesses. They have to be run professionally, they have to be run efficiently and effectively, but they really do have to pay attention to the mission. So there's a reason why, we have skills that we teach in this class that aren't exactly the same as what we teach in all of our other courses.
You're really engaged in a balancing act between wanting to sustain the financial health and the financial growth of an organization, and at the same time, wanting to sustain and expand and achieve the organization's mission.
I've picked up stuff that has helped me immediately. One of the really cool things that she did in our class was she had this final project where we had to pick either a local nonprofit or one somewhere off in the world, and we had to do an analysis of how can I improve this nonprofit? How can I turn their financials around? How can I give them strategic recommendations? Stuff like that. I literally went to the owner of this LLC trying to become a nonprofit, and I explained to him, this is how a board works. This is how, these are the benefits of becoming a nonprofit. This is how you should structure your organization. I literally took what she said and immediately transferred them to someone that really, really needed it and was like itching to hear something like that.
The best part of Judy Chevalier's class was definitely working with students from all types of backgrounds. The class was incredibly interdisciplinary, and students were also from many different schools beyond SOM. There was a big School of Public Health contingency, and there were students from the School of Drama, students from the School of the Environment. And I think bringing together all those voices in one room was a fantastic learning experience for me.
If you're working in the nonprofit sector, typically a minority of the people you're working with are going to be MBA trained business folks. Many people in a nonprofit, if say it's a religious organization, are going to have a religious background. If it's a health organization, are going to have a health background. And so I think it's good practice for our MBA students to work together with students from diverse backgrounds. And it's helpful for the students from other parts of the university to work with students with a business focus.
My favorite guest speaker was Dan Weiss, who is the former executive director of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. He gave us an in-depth look into the decision-making processes that he and the leadership team engaged in, and really gave us perspective that I don't think we would have gotten simply from reading a case study or simply from thinking about these concepts theoretically. It was so great to hear it directly from someone who had done the work of leading an organization through historical change and who was really facing some difficult decision making.
That project was the best part of taking this course. that was really, really educational. It definitely left it was good for the heart. It was food for the soul to actually give, nonprofit consulting for free. And I'm doing it for a class, but I actually do think it helped the company that I was analyzing.
It prompts us to use all of the tools that we've gained during the first year core curriculum and to apply them to both maximizing the financial viability of an organization and also maximizing the social good that an organization can provide to society.